Well, all right, folks, here in Salvage, Arizona, and welcome to another Saturday strapping adventure. And today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be hitting pretty far out in this area. Actually, the area is right close to my house, but spoiler alert, they closed off the second city. So yesterday I was actually ran my regular route, and then today we're going to be hitting a farther route in the same area. So let's go get it, folks. Well, alrighty, folks, on the way to our farther away spot, there was a little neighborhood here that I decided to hit, and I'm glad I did. We got, let's start with the microwave. Battery? No, it's a timer of some sort. And you. And we just got some straight wire here. Nice. Oh, more tools. Blower. There's a motor right there. Baby bed frame. Yeah. Maybe it for this one. We'll go check it out. That one over there in just a sec here. Alrighty. Not bad for first stop, folks. We are on the board. Alright. And hey, right down the street here we are again. Alright. Grab this sucker up. That one be gutted. Alright. Air Force Junior ROTC. Huh. Gilbert High. It's right down the street from here. Well, alrighty, folks. Wasn't a bad little street. Let's get the stuff tamed down and we'll move on. Okay, and this is a new neighborhood for me. Have not been down this far. Grab a few of these little tangle them ups here. Why not? Chairs there. Whoops. I don't want to fly unhanded. For now, do that right there. And off we go. Well, hey, looks like we got this soda stream, something like that. And this shower. Alright, this is the only one that's gonna go like that. Okay. We got a little wires going on there. Alright. Okay. Oh, wow, look at all these Pokemon boxes. Wow. I don't know if those I never got into Pokemon, let's just put it that way. Okay, well, that is interesting. Let me know in the comments if these are worth anything, because I sure don't know. Alrighty, this one's kind of funny. Sweet vehicle alert here, but you can see it's a Chevy Caprice, all blacked out, but then they put they cloned the Impala SS on the back. It's kind of funny. That's a Chevy, but it's a Caprice, but they made it's a cloned Impala. Okay, ooh, not bad. That was a hoverboard. It's getting harder and harder to find these days. Always say a lot of good stuff in those. A lot of good stuff. Motors, all kinds of goodies. Okay, no glass. All right. Yeah. Do a little. Need me a few shorts anyways, why not? Sure. Alrighty. Regulator. Okay. It's a bit lighter. Alrighty, folks. We're gonna get a rope on this, and then we'll tie it on down. Okay, what we got here? What this here? It's a busted up one. Yeah, it is. Well, hey. Yeah, gotcha. All right. All right, folks, here in Salvage, Arizona, and welcome to what would normally be the second city, but however, due to something, I'm not sure what, they closed off the second city for today. So what we're going to do is we're going to be going to our normal area. I actually drove through there yesterday a little bit, saw a lot of piles out, so we're a day early. We're going to try going out and see what we get, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing the regular city just as normal on a regular day. So for today, let's go get it. Alrighty, not bad. First street we turned down and we found one. Alright, good deal. And as you can see, folks, we do have some steel that we got from taking stuff down. We'll be taking home today. Ooh, this is an old beast. Yeah, this doesn't give a date. I'll bet it's somewhere in the mid 2000s. Ooh, boy, yeah. For now. Alrighty, hey, we are on the board, folks. Not bad. Okay, here we are. Next stop. Bike out. Let's see here. That's. And that. All right. Now, I think I will leave it the way it is. Oh, okay. I see. That can get taken down. Okay. You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we'll spend a little bit of time taking this down, and then we'll move on. All right, now let's see what we got here. Hey, a little this thingy here. That's funny. Yeah. Hey. Grab the metal up there. Okay, I saw something hiding out in here. Old bed spring. Let's see, anything else? Yep. Bottom to a doggy door. Oh, is this gonna make a huge mess? Maybe not. Okay, I think what we're gonna do, take that rope, run around, get all this tied up, and then we'll move on. All right. Okay, that's the light fixture here. Heavy loader. Aha. Wasp. Let's cut the good wires out of this. That way when we chuck it, we can just chuck it. All right. That, and that. Well, we have made it to the little ranches here. I was doing a little pre-scouting, saw this one in there. There. Stainless. More stainless. Yeah. Huh. Oops, forgot the wire on that one. Oh well. Oops. There we go. That's all I'm wanting, is just that. Outside for quite some time. Okay. Easy up here, and I don't know if this is just wrapped up or if this is just busted up. It's just wrapped up. Okay. Well, hey, and busted up. There we go. Ooh, we got rotors. All right. Very nice, very nice. Okay. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Huh. Interesting. At the very bottom, we have this one. Okay. This little grill. Okay, we got a few light sets here. And, oh, wait a minute. Is this the whole thing? It is. Good and buried. Out that goes. So we'll be using the rack on this one. Okay, let's do a little cut down session here. Let's get that. And all these little jobbers as well. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that little electric fireplace there. There you go. This all goes one. heavy bugger. Sheesh. I don't know if I've ever got a fire one like this before. Man, that sucker is heavy. Come on. Well, hey, that went in easier than I thought. Sure. Got a little skinny one there. Okay. Hey. Well, I guess we'll get all the wire salad off of that. And one of these ones. All right. All right, folks, let's do a quick wrap up before we head in. Not bad for a day early, because like I explained, this is normally a Second City day, and I would normally be in the Second City, but we're in our regular city, and this was the early bird special today. So these are all the early birds, what they put out. So not too bad, not too bad. We're gonna be heading on down to All Metal by Scrap right now and see what this gets us. See you there. And here we are down on Scrap Avenue, getting up on the scale here. Okay, not bad. 79.20, 79.20. Okay, better than I thought. Not bad. Another sweaty unload there. All right, let's see where we wind up at today. 72.80, 72.80. Okay. Alrighty, folks, as we are leaving the scrapyard, their computers were down today, so no receipts. So we'll do a driving wrap up. Today we had 640 pounds, 5 cents a pound at 32 bucks. Not bad at all. So see you on the next adventure, folks, and I'll meet you out there. All right, folks, it's Salvage, Arizona, and welcome to the hot casa for the evening. All right, today we'll be doing a breakdown video. Haven't done one in a while, so people have been asking for one, so hey, why not? I believe this is 2011. I'm not too sure. I tried to do it, but I think 2011. Hope you like my wardrobe choice tonight. By all means, give him a watch, Mr. Junk and Grind, Baltimore, all day long. Right now I have the fan off. I'm going to be turning that on because it's funny. It just rained. It just poured out about an hour ago. I mean poured, and now it's hot, very hot. And what's that? Humidity. Hey, so hey, we're gonna start breaking this thing down and see what we get. We got the drill. We got the snippers, the pliers, the hammers, all the implements of destruction. So keep going. Alrighty, folks, there we got the cracked open the clam there, and I got the back off of that. That looks like some real, man, that's some old school stuff there. Some interesting little wire bundles and whatnot, and boards and this and that and all that. So hey, not bad at all. So we're gonna start going in at this. We might have to get out the little tiny screwdriver. We'll see, to get some of these. Sometimes these things are extra micro, so we'll see. But we'll adjust things up a little bit, hopefully get a little bit better light, and keep on going. Well, there we have it, folks, a freshly stripped 2000 special right there. Well, what did we find today? Let's see. We had the good boards. We had some not too bad boards, some good chips, some had the copper on and whatnot, all the goodies and all that. We had all the steel shred and a little smattering of wires, of course. And then our back plate, which we'll throw as steel shred. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we sweated through it. So hey, thanks for coming along. See you on the next adventure. We gonna give it a shot. You guys moving? Yeah? Ah. Grip. We'll get her up in there. Okay, okay, got it. Okay. Tilt it sideways, whatever. All right. There you go. Thank you, sir. Okay. Oh, yes, you play. All right. You go there. Well, getting a little full, aren't we? There we are. Salad. No, I'm just getting the wires. Since it's plastic, they don't take it, but thank you though. Well, what a difference one stop makes. Thank you. There's a pile there. Okay. Let's see. We can, let's take the bag on that one. Rabbit hole. Huh. Can't forget that. Alrighty. We got $10 sitting on the curb there for us at O'Reilly's. Let's see, how many full of gunk? Not too bad. Ooh, there you go. That got my glass good. Okay, that's $10 there. All right, well, we're gonna get a rope here, throw it over that, and then we'll move on. Some landscapers flagged me down and they are giving me a grill. I'll find a place for it. Okay. Okay. How do you say heavy in Spanish? Fuerta?
Huh?
Fuerta, is that how you say heavy?
Heavy? No, you say pesado.
Pesado? Okay. Okay. Tie it. There you go. Okay.
It's like a brand new one, but it's like one of those rolling ones.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have room for another one. Thank you very much. Wow, we are filling up quickly, aren't we here, folks? Not bad at all. All right, folks, PD story time. Yes, PD story time once again. And today's, with two topics today. First one's going to be broken down vehicles. That's a call we got. Very, very common. And as you drive around, you see them all the time. Even when I was a volunteer motor service aide, that was one of the things I would do. I would help with stranded motorists. mainly with pushing them out of the roadway, getting them out there, because waiting for a tow could be 45 minutes to an hour sometimes. It depends. But all police cars are equipped with push bars with rubber on the front. And so that you can get right up on their bumper and then push them. Now with the newer cars, things like I wouldn't bump up to a Tesla or something, or one of those plastic bumpered ones. Mainly if they have the thick bumper, then we could do it. Also, if you're pushing them and the person, I would always say, do not move the wheels sharply, because I had one guy turn hard, and as it did, the push bar slipped and put a little ding in his in his bumper. I mean, yeah, that's why you would tell him, stay straight. It didn't happen very often, I will say that. You could push very large vehicles. One time, there was a box truck broken down, 20-foot box truck, and a highway patrol guy said, I could push that out with my car. I know I could. I'm sure you can with yours. So took my Crown Vic and pushed a 20-foot loaded box truck off the road again. And waiting for a heavy tow is even longer. So, and it's definitely then pushing them by hand. I think I definitely remember this. Pushing, it was like a 94 Cadillac, big old beast of a thing, and we were going down the road and it go slightly up a hill. I felt like I just ran 2 miles after that one. There was one time, oh man, this got me mad. I was pushing the guy in, and he was pulling into a private drive, and I would say, I'm going to give you some speed, and I'm going to back off from you, and then use your speed to get into the private drive. As I backed off him, I kind of followed him a bit. He realized he didn't have enough speed, and instead of just stopping on the brakes, he let himself roll back right into me. I had to call my boss out. We had to take an accident report, and oh gosh, it was just the main thing. One last funny thing about this is I would always tell the people, okay, make sure the key is forward, that the car is in park, and that the emergency brake is off. And be aware it's going to be harder to steer and to brake because you have no power. I didn't think I had to say that, but the amount of times I gave someone a push and the car didn't move, and we get up there and it's in park, or the emergency brake's on, or even better, you're pushing them and they start veering off to one direction, and you get on your PA, stop, 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 and then they're like, my wheel won't turn. I'm like, turn the key forward. Oh yeah. This one was a pretty funny one. This is a case where I almost got my car stolen. I said I never got my car stolen, but I almost did. I got called to a party call, reference a 906, which an officer needs help urgently. Female officer calling for urgent help at a party. Now, normally you don't pull up right to a raging party with hundreds of people, because you know you're gonna have to at some point leave your car alone, and you don't want that car surrounded by that crowd. One time, even when I parked back about half a block away, I come back and someone obviously had urinated on my door. Nice, very, very, very nice. On that particular night, I had a ride along, and it was a female reporter from what was then called the State Press, ASU's, Arizona State University's school newspaper. Like I said, I just basically pulled up, ran inside, and ran out. I ran in, dealt with the situation, came back out, and then she told me quite a story when I got back. She said that while she was waiting in there, a guy came along, like opened up the driver's door and actually began to like sit down. He's like, hey, and he's like laughing at his friends, and like he's gonna get in and take the thing. And she yelled, and he didn't see her, and she yells, "Get the F out of here!" And she said that he about jumped out of his skin and ran down the street. And I'm very glad she was there that night. She saved me a very embarrassing situation on that one. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed those ones, folks. That was Speedy Story Time. Let's get back. Let's see, what do we got here? Man, it's a beastola, isn't it? June 2005. Wow. It feels every bit of 2005. I tell you what. Holy mackerel. Oh, hey.
How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You have a good one. Thank you. Let's get another rope. Huh. Man, dude, we are just getting weight after weight. I'm liking this. This is really good. Let's tie this up. Go on. Well, at this point, folks, we're gonna have to watch the, pay attention to the size of the stuff we're putting in here, because I'm gonna start doing some infilling here. Okay, what do we get? Yar. Oh. And a cord clip. Why not? Okay. And there's your furniture scrapper, folks. Packed high to the sky like they always are. Yeah, he's picking all. Don't really see it. He even got a camper shell in the back of that. That's pretty interesting. Wow. Hey, Chucho? Chucho! Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good.
I thought that was you, man. I couldn't tell. Yeah, I was gonna tell you. I was gonna ask you if do you take furniture or whatever, but are you gonna grab the grill?
No, no.
No, okay.
No, only chair.
Yeah, I'm almost full, so I'm about to head in. One house had like the whole kitchen, stove, dishwasher, fridge, everything, microwave, everything.
Microwave.
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Hey, it's good seeing you again, Chucho. How's it going? Hi. Well, folks, that was Chucho. Chucho Los Tiran Oficial is his YouTube account, and he is I ran into him in the past, and he sells a lot of stuff. He's got over 100,000 subscribers, by the way. I think he's at like 104, and he grabs a lot of the household stuff. Like he'll grab whole bags of clothes and stuff and then go through them at his storage unit that he has. So yeah, give him a watch, folks. Chucho. A little Keurig there. There we go. There. You know, I actually need an easy up, and I'm looking at this one. Let's see here. We'll give this a try. We'll take the one at home, and because I have that set up in my backyard, we'll just take it on home like this. There you go. There. Okay, let's see. Hey. All right. Oh, okay. Arizona Special with a spongy. Wow. Look at that. Added bonus. You can take your rightful spot right there. How's that sound? There you go. Beautiful. These folks, I think this is a remake, or this is I don't think it's from the 70s, but I didn't even know that they made them. I used to use these all the time. Wow, that's interesting. You don't get that very often. Hold on. Hey, let's use our Sig Sauer knife that we just got. This looks brand new. Seriously. Wow. Okay, folks, it is sweet vehicle alert. Normally, like I said, I'm not much on the slam thing, but on these old things, look at that. 4-door, long bed, grandpa truck, and they slammed it. It's pretty cool. Interesting. I love those ones. Sweet vehicle. Alrighty, let's move on. GMC. Alright, folks, in Salvaging Arizona, here we are on the wrap up for today. As you can see, we are just busting out all over here. We got the ropes tied down pretty heavy, real heavy stuff today. We filled up good and early today. Had that one house, I had almost the entire clean out. So we're gonna head down to All Metal by Scrap. We'll see what we get for all this stuff. And here we are, folks, on the scale here behind this guy. He's got a lot of rads. That's not bad. 8,300, 8,300. It's the highest one I've had in a bit. Well, hey folks, check this out. Like I said, they were moving to a new plant, so this is their old spot, and this is all their new over here. And he told me to actually dump. So this was all once an enormous junkyard. I used to come back here way back in the day, And as you can see, big old pile of rims out there. That's crazy. And hey, that's Mr. Taylor. I know him. Alrighty, so we are getting up on the scale here. Now, I am saving a bit. We got 7,400. Saving the battery, stainless steel, all that good stuff. So, alrighty, let's move on. Alrighty, folks, let's do a wrap up of today and for the whole week. Not bad at all. Today it was 900 pounds today that we pulled out. Not bad at all. That was a good amount, and along with probably more since we kept this stuff. That's some dirty stainless right there, the hoverboard, and we got the looks like a brand new generator or alternator there, and the burner thingies, the regulators, of course, and we got our wires. And I believe this is stainless because it was throwing some sparks, and it's not showing gold, so it's not magnetic. So, and our 10 bucks from O'Reilly. Not bad at all. I really appreciate you guys coming along. I checked YouTube Studio, and we are at, I think, 2635 subscribers. Not bad. Thank you, folks. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I think the total steel for between the second city and between both cities, we made $77 worth of steel, 5 cents a pound. Thank you, folks. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a great one.